Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We're everyone, ladies and gentlemen, for the 12th and final episode for now, I would say, Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, because I do see this getting another season. I know the sales for the source material are actually pretty good, and this is one of those ones just from like my recent memory, I'd say, which there's a lot of shows where we say, right, this needs another season, and this is just kind of another show being thrown into that just endless pile of shows that need another season. And we haven't even, or I haven't even watched the finale yet. So, that's kind of looking into the future, but we'll see what we have with this final episode of season one. I'm curious to see which how they're going to leave us off with this season. I don't think they would introduce one of the other mysteries. I think there's like two or three other mysteries that we haven't got introduced to yet, and I think they might leave it off at some other point. I don't know though. I could be wrong. I have no idea. We'll get into this episode though and find out. We'll see. We're starting at the very beginning of this episode at 0 seconds, and we're gonna get into it in three, two, one, play. So now Mitsuba is technically, I guess, the third mystery, which was kind of forced on him, obviously. But it was either that, I guess, or just what altogether, pretty much disappearing. So I don't know. We know Ko's taking it pretty hard though, and I mean, how could he? How would he not? Right? I mean, Mitsuba or this Mitsuba has no memory of him whatsoever. Which I know I was saying like I was kind of mixed, and I still am. I was kind of mixed about just kind of what we had in the previous two episodes. I feel like it could have like there were some good moments, but there were also some moments where I just necessarily wasn't a big fan of the direction and how it was handled, like how it came across. I guess so. I was kind of mixed on it. I was kind of in between, which majority of the series has been really strong for me. So I feel like this is maybe the first time that I've been mixed on a certain episode or stretch of episodes because the Hellamir stuff was 2 episodes. So, which you guys said they were following the source material. It was just more so like a direction sort of thing, like how they did that. I think so. We haven't met the first. I don't think we met the fourth. I want to say, yeah, we haven't met the fourth, and then the sixth, right? But I think that's it. So we haven't met those three. So that might be season two stuff. I'm not sure. So now Mitsuba's kind of hanging around with Tsukasa, which we don't like, or I don't like at least. Yeah, which we do not like. Apparently, she says too. It's like, we hope so. I mean, who knows, right? Like, who knows? You never know with Tsukasa. Yeah, Ko's taking it the worst out of all of them. Seeing him again, but then that, like, who the hell are you? I don't remember you. Has to be, has to be rough. Ah, see, I don't know. Like that smile has some sadness in it. Like he's smiling, he's trying to stay strong. I respect it, but it's kind of sad. Oh, the Little Mermaid. Okay, so probably a Yashiro centric episode then, huh? If they're gonna leave us off with. Yeah, I didn't think they would leave us off with, introducing another one of the mysteries, and then they kind of just leave us off on that. So this will probably be a good point to leave off. Look how he's over her. What the hell? His midsection is he's even blushing too. She's like looking at him like just like nonchalantly too. Well, there. At first it wasn't. She was all blushing and going all crazy and stuff thanks to Hanako. The moke combing here. Aw. As his friends. Yeah, that's what they're for. I mean, Yashiro and Coke did promise to be there for each other too, right? Like, is he jealous? Is he jealous or something? Man, she was blushing before. Look at her now. Yeah, yeah, he's a little jealous. He's a little jealous. Pampering the hell out of her right now. Some... Oh. Pampering. Jeez. The makeover disaster. What is that? A shell? A shell? That an abalone? I never even heard of that word, to be honest. But they showed a shell there, so I was like, or a clam or something. Now, man's was jealous. That's saying she pretty much wishes to die. Like, nah, no, no, no. Come on now, Yashiro. No, she was. I don't think she was serious. I mean, maybe she is partially serious. I don't know. She needs to get out of here or something, right? Yeah, she needs to get out of here. She needs to go somewhere else. Try anything funny, and I'm getting them. Scared for her life. Right, as she's doing this, saying that, like, free her of Hanako? Oh yeah, the mermaid. Been a been a bit since we saw her. I mean, we kind of see her through Yashiro in a way, but like, you know what I mean. What to carry on as the next mermaid? I mean, yeah, they've been calling her your highness and all that. I've been wondering what's up with that. I love the voice actors for these two things. Although the one fish has just been like, heh, 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 heh. Reverse harem. Oh snap. Can you tell me a little more? Uh, they don't understand him as much as she does. And she doesn't even fully understand him yet, obviously, right? But some of the little things we saw, obviously with Hanako, and she knows a bit about his past, a little bit about his past. She knows him more than these whatever puffer fish and than they know. She's not gonna do that. She's not gonna do that. She's not gonna do that because obviously she's still that whole thing about protecting Hanako and being there for him and learning more about him. Like she still hasn't done that all yet. Like she still she still hasn't done what she kind of wants to what she's been setting out to do. Has Hanako maybe heard about this? Yeah. I don't think you have to worry. I honestly don't think you have to worry. Out of nowhere. Oh my god. This man would rather cut off his own head? My god. He's happy about that. He's hey right. He's fine with that. Like let him. I guess we'll let him be. Like shit. This is what they've been talking about though. That humans and apparitions can still be close. Like they could still have bonds. This is what the show's been big about. So we shouldn't just give up on that now, right? Like she's she's going to get advice from everyone. And I feel like if she sees that Ko isn't giving up about Mitsuba, that like Ko's gonna do something, he's saying I'm gonna figure something out. Yasha should be like, okay, I'm not gonna cut ties here. I'm not gonna give up or anything like that. Yes, I kind of like obviously I want to know more, but I don't want to know more at the same time, just because it's like the little bits we've saw. It's like I know it's gonna devastate me once we get everything spilled out. That's probably what it is. Yeah. He's probably afraid of losing her, right? If she was to find out, or maybe she'd look at him different, or be different with him, or just probably a lot of things going through Hanako's mind. Oh, he was right here the whole time. Wow. Hmm. Porcupine fish. And man, they're going all out for this. They're trying to go all out for this. Is she gonna fit on that chair? I mean, I guess when she hits the, when she'll turn into that, maybe like she'll get that small. But it's like, man, look at this chair they got for her. There we go. There we go. I mean, we knew she wasn't. Yeah. Thank you, Ashiro. How big her, how big her eyes like. Oh, let me see. Let me see. But she is. they're not. They're not doing a good job here. This is not convincing her. Oh. Every time I. That just makes me trip. Oh. Oh, and they're gonna hit her with that. Cast aside your hideous legs. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Oh, come on. Come on now. Come on now. Bullshit. I don't believe it. She should not be a fish. No. Yeah. Don't do it. No. Oh, look who look who came for you. Of course, as always. Oh, Hanako, that was smooth. That was smooth. Hey, I gotta give it to him. She definitely belongs with Hanako over any of these damn fish, right? Like, come on now. Yo, that graphic. You see the picture he drew up there? Oh man. Hey, you can't act like nothing happened after that. After he was holding her like that, said she belongs to me. Like, She was interested. Yeah, she was. She was. That was catching her attention. That was definitely almost hooking her. Aww. Aww. She doesn't even know. She's like stuttering. She doesn't even know what to say right now. It's kind of a side of Hanako she doesn't really get, like, or never really sees all like that, you know? Oh, I'm waiting for that day. I'm waiting for that day. Damn. I'll be waiting for that day. I will be waiting for that day when it comes. But I also like am scared for it to come too. Oh great, we're gonna see this trio. What is Sukasa doing? What is he up to now? Poor Mitsuba has to be with these three goofballs. Find your way to the other trio. That's what I'm saying. The better, more superior trio. Always with these drawings. Always. Like, Cole's like, I'm gonna, yo, I'm loving what they're trying to push for here with Ko, like what they're doing with his character. He's not giving up. You gotta respect that. I love that. And even his bros cheering him on. You love to see that. Aww. From Yashiro. They were saying what they were gonna do. I was wondering what we were gonna see. I knew they were gonna do something. I was like, when are we actually gonna see it? And there it is. Yeah, because she's personally got to. Yeah. Oh, this is like bringing me back to the first episode when they first. Yeah, it's like almost the exact same in a way, but a little different. Yeah. Aww. Aw, you can't help but just smile or blush at that. Yep. Wow. So it is pretty much like the first episode, but also different in a way too, because of how the time that they've spent together and kind of I would say the bond that they have now that isn't even where I see it going, right? Eventually, especially when Hanako comes out with everything, right? And him telling, because we have heard about Hanako killing Tsukasa and all of that already, but for him to tell Yashiro that, start off with that, right? He starts off with something that crazy. So from her hearing that, that would be a good judgment, right, of whether or not she does want to know more or learn more. Because if he's, since he's starting off with something like that, like, I had a little brother, I killed him. Yashiro could have just been like, no, I don't want to know more, right? Like, from hearing that. But he hit her with after saying that, he hit her with, do you still want to know more? Like, even after hearing that, do you still, and she's like, yeah, like, I want to, like, I want to grow closer to you. I want to know more about you. Because the bond that they have right now is strong, I would say, in a way. But going into the future, especially after all this is dished out and we get all that, their bond's only going to get stronger, I believe, right? Like, we're just scratching the surface with Hanako and Yasha's relationship, probably. And obviously Hanako's backstory, because we've barely got any of it. We've got I would say like a decent amount of it, right? But not the whole thing. Like, I would say it's safe to say, I don't know because I don't read the sources obviously, but we're probably just scratching the surface. That's what it feels like, at least. We're just scratching the surface with Hanako and his backstory and everything that's there, and with Tsukasa. Like, I want to get Tsukasa's kind of perspective or point of view on it as well, which they'll probably go into, but that's gonna be stuff we're gonna have to wait till season 2 for. Excuse me. So besides that, I feel like this is a good point to leave the series off on. If they would have like done one of the other mysteries or something, they would have had to like tie it into somehow what is going on, like with Yashiro and Hanako, maybe in a way. So I don't know how that would have worked. It probably wouldn't have worked. So they're gonna save probably the other mysteries that we didn't get to in this season for the next season. So I'm really looking forward to that. Really looking forward to another season because I think we will get it. Like I said, I think before we got into the episode, the sales are pretty good for the series. I feel like it's only a matter of time. We'll have to wait for it. Also, I really like what they're doing with Ko and Mitsuba. That's one of my favorite things with the series is the Ko and Mitsuba stuff. Ever since we got introduced to Mitsuba, that was like probably one of my favorite episodes of Hanako. Definitely not the Helamir stuff, but the first, when Mitsuba was first introduced, that whole thing and how emotional that was, and the connection that is there with Ko and Mitsuba. I'm really rooting for Ko. I'm really rooting for Ko. I'm rooting for like Hanako, Ko, and Yashiro. Like, all three of them need to be protected, right? There's a lot of characters, I would say even past that need to be protected in this series, but those three especially, obviously, need to be protected, and we're rooting for all of them. So yeah, man. Solid first season. I gotta say, I wasn't even. If you guys remember, I wasn't even gonna react to this, and I'm very happy that I did react to it, and really happy that I did cover it because it was a very solid watch. One I wasn't expecting to get into this much, honestly, or like this much. I did plan on watching it just in general, but I didn't think I was gonna, like I said, get this into it. So I'm happy I watched it. Happy, I did reactions to it, and now we just play the waiting game until season 2. So yeah, I think that's about all I have to say with this final episode and with the first season of Hanako. No, I think there's probably a good amount of content still to adapt. So probably really just scratching the surface. Just, I know I said with Hanako's backstory and Hanako and Yasha's relationship, but the series as a whole, probably just scratching the surface because we had our introductions. Obviously, we just pretty much got Tsukasa's introduction a couple episodes ago. So we got like probably our main introductions besides the other mysteries. We got the main introductions out of the way, and now like I feel like season 2 and beyond is probably gonna be like hard hitting, crazy stuff, in multiple ways. So just gotta play the waiting game now. So yeah, guys, let me know what you thought of this finale for Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, excuse me. Let me know what you thought of the series as a whole as well. I hope you guys did enjoy. my reactions. If you did enjoy this one, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you for watching. Peace out.